where you got me. Tell me what you want, babe. Look at where you got me. Tell me what you want, babe.
Salute, this is Lawrence D. Adams. This is When Spirituality and the Game Combines. You have the thinking class. Shout out to everyone. And we are live today. If you can hear me, let me know in the chat room. We're going to talk about this today, that they want to be accountable. But let me say some things to sort of jump it off. You know, we've been talking about accountability all this week, starting with our good friend, our good pastor, the Pastor Jamal O'Brien. Now we're going to talk about accountability when it comes to some other people. I've just seen some things recently on the internet that's quite interesting. How about accountability is something almost seems something of the past. I'm getting my stuff together. You just don't know what I had to do to get here today. You're going to have an opportunity to call in. I'm going to give the Zoom call where you can call in and you can say what you want to say in reason, because you ain't going to just be talking crazy on my thing. That's just not going to happen at all. I'm just letting you know that I am not that guy. But join us today as we talk about accountability. I went live on Instagram last night. It was quite interesting, and I said some things, but we got to talk about how, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. Got to get my thing set up. I feel like somebody else I know, but I'm not going to say his name. But yeah, we're going to talk about accountability. It is so a foreign language when it comes to certain people, when it comes down to accountability. Let me get my lights up correctly. There we go. Accountability. And get this light. All right, there we go. Because I am like a perfectionist when it comes to this, but I need to say it. So accountability is something that is like foreign. I think what happens is a lot of times, how can I say this? People are afraid to hold other people accountable for fear that they may lose some kind of credence or some kind of friendship, or they may lose that person. So they allow them to go and not be accountable and fall into the ditch. And we've seen this around the situation where different people have been talking reckless, say in the example of Kevin Samuels, and now they're being held accountable for what they said on the internet. We also seen that with Vivica Fox. I covered that last week. We've seen that also covered with Pastor Jamal Bryan. We've seen that with different YouTubers who have made channels just to refute anything or to malign Kevin Samuels, say where he stood for and where he stand. Now we have another one who has done the same thing, and he's thrown under the bus because he wasn't able to keep his co-host. I got to sneeze. He wasn't able to keep his co-host accountable. And so I guess it's like everyday thing. I got to sneeze before I do the show or during the show. There we go. He wasn't able to keep his co-host accountable. Excuse me. So the same thing is happening again when it comes to accountability. It seems like we are afraid as a people to hold other people accountable. And I'm seeing is that I'm saying in retrospect, people want to be accountable. What's going on? What's cracking, Wade? So I have to say this because I've seen another individual, whether you agree with Kevin or not, whether you liked him or not and what he said or what he stood for, what he was doing was holding first for many years, for 3 years, he held men accountable. The next thing, when he began to switch the dynamics of his show and begin to hold women accountable, that's when it became a problem. But it's interesting, as much women didn't like what he said, they couldn't refute that what he said was the truth because he was holding it accountable. Now we have Kev on stage, who is a Christian comedian. A lot of people have already covered it, who has a co-worker that I think is her name, that girl or that girl, Angel, or whatever her name is. She has said some things, and Kev on stage wanted to play the fence, didn't want to hold his co-host accountable. Now it's a big stink. And you had to think about that. Are we in a society where we do not want to hold people accountable when they are completely wrong in what you're saying? Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Are we in a state where we don't? Well, let me drop this down right quick. And let me put this on. Where we don't want to hold people accountable. There we go. There we go. Where we don't want to hold people accountable. We just want people just to do whatever they want to do. And I said earlier this week, don't try to make people accountable. I said that earlier. But in this situation with Kev on stage, and I'm not going to run through it because so many other videos have already talked about it. O'Shea and Anton Daniels have already covered it, and Anton did an excellent breakdown of what happened. But we're seeing that she said that he caused divide in the community or with people or with men and women. Is it that Kevin brought light to what was already divided in our community or in between men and women? I think that was the case right there. And a lot of times people don't want to be don't want to be called on the carpet. People don't want to be held on the carpet for anything. They think it's okay to say and do whatever they want. But I said something yesterday on the live on Instagram, and let me go in and say this too. Whoever reported my channel yesterday, it's all good. It's nothing but love. I'm back today. I know what happened. Whoever reported my channel yesterday, nothing but love to you. I'm back today, and believe me, I have a backup channel that I can go live on again. So you're not going to stop what we're talking about here. If you're that upset about it, maybe you need to be accountable for your actions. Once you be a person who can come on and actually, you feel like you need to flag somebody's channel because you think what they're saying is not applicable to you, I'm going to tell you like my grandfather said, do not get mad, just leave. Go find another channel, go find somebody else that you can talk about. If it bothers you that much, what I said and what I do, especially over here in the thinking class. I have to say that for those who are watching, who just happen to have this getting to their feelings because you're stepping on my rights, you're stepping on what I do and what I say, and you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't worry about keeping people accountable. We can do whatever we want. It's a free world. It's a free speech. I understand all that. But you stepped over into my lane, and now you got the heat. So if you want to go and flag and do all this to my channel, I understand. It must have hit a nerve. Only hit dogs holler. So let's be very clear. So even when I'm saying not being accountable, when it comes to being accountable, they want to be accountable. A woman who I know who responded in my chat room yesterday in Instagram says she wants to be held accountable because it's growth. A woman, I didn't coerce her, I didn't convince her, I didn't write a note to her behind the scenes. She said she wants to be held accountable. But there's a caveat to that, or there is a reason or a back door that most guys don't get why a woman would say that. Why would they want to be accountable? And I'm going to say it again here, whether you like it or not, whether you agree or not, whether you see it or not. Yes, women want to be accountable, but they only want to be accountable to the right man. They only want to be accountable to the right man. And that's where the problem comes, because their definition of the right man is not always correct. What's going on, John? What's going on, John the W? Their definition of the right man is not always correct. So women have no problem being accountable. They have no problem being accountable at all. It is not a problem for them. They can do it because by nature, women are survivalists. They will, with their Beyonce, I'm a survivor, I can survive. They're survivors. They can survive. They will adapt to anything as long as they are taken care of. Catch that, brothers, what I'm saying to you. A woman by nature is a survivalist. Let there not be enough to be taken care of. She would figure out, she would do whatever she needs to do to make sure that what? She survives and her baby survive. A woman would manipulate, con, trick, do whatever the case may be so that she does not go without. If I'm lying, check the news in right now. I don't care how far they go up in the ladder of being a star, being a rapper, doing this. They're all looking for what? What's going on, Dante? They're all looking for a way so that they can survive. So women have no problem with accountability, as long as they want it and it's going to protect their survival. And like I said in the chat room yesterday in the Instagram, the real thing is they have no problem surviving. They have no problem. The biggest problem that they have is if you use these two words together, I need you to be accountable and submit. I need you to be accountable and I need you to submit. That is almost like dirty words to a woman who do not like you, who do not reverence you, who do not respect you. Those are dirty words to women who are on this trajectory of being independent. I don't need nobody. How dare you hold me accountable? How dare you tell me to submit? Those are dirty words. But I'm here to tell you they want accountability. I know it may look what you see on social media. They'd say they don't want nobody to tell them what to do. Yes, they do. They may look like they don't want no man to check them or to call them on the carpet. I guarantee every woman wants that because, like I said in the live yesterday or in the Instagram, they want the sense. It's a sense of love. It is a part of love. When you're able to hold a woman accountable for what she say and what she do, guess what happens? In her mind, she's saying, I may not like it, I may not agree with it, but guess what? He is a little right. He is right. He must care about me. It translates to care. I know how crazy that sounds, but it translates to care. That is the reason why. You think about it. If Kevin Samuels was that bad and he was rude to women, he was putting them down, he was holding them accountable, he was making them look this way, why they keep showing up? Can somebody in the chat room explain to me why did the women completely keep showing up night after night, tell their girlfriends, you got to hear this guy. He's really holding us accountable. Guess what? The reality of it is they liked it. Appreciate you, John the W. This is how you do it. Appreciate it, brother. Keep spreading your message, Eddie, with fire. We are operating in the process of transformation, much like water. Now, heat must be applied to the structure to form. Correct. Because if you think about what I said 2 weeks ago, John the W, when I was talking on manifestation, I said the people were coming. If you remember that, John the W, you already know what I said. I said the influx is coming. Didn't know how it was going to come, but it came. I talked about manifestation. Now it's here. So if you really think about it, if the women were really mad at Kevin about him dying and what he said, he's rude to women, then you wouldn't show up. You wouldn't even bother to tap in if it was that bad. But the secret sauce was this. They wanted to be held accountable. What did they say? Could you rate me, Kevin? Could you rate me? Why? Could you tell me what you think? Because I want to be accountable and I want a high value man. The only women who have a problem with that with not being accountable is the woman who refuses to look in the mirror. And as I would say over here, everyone gets the belt. It's the same thing with some of these men. I heard a story this morning from someone. Dude, I thought the women were bad, but the men is just as bad as the women. I see why the women act the way they do, because we look at the men and how they act. They are not accountable, and they do some jacked up things because they couldn't get their way. It's amazing to me. That's why I don't go on this whole campaign about complaining about women or bashing women or putting women down, the women doing this, the women doing that. When I step back and look at the action of some of these men, baby boy, you's the problem. You got a big problem. It's you, bro. It is you. It is you. It is you. I know you want to say it's the woman and what she did and what she said. She took me to court, but it is you. Some of y'all, my statement was this. The more I begin to see some of these women, I understand why some of these women complain, because a lot of these men act like women at the end of the day. Instead of thinking like a man, they think like a woman. A lot of these dudes think like a woman. What's going on, Sigma? Think like a what? Woman. That's the reason why they're not winning, and that's the reason why they're not getting accountability from a woman. You think like a woman. What woman wants to be with another woman unless they're going that way? Or interact with somebody that's emotional. When you're in accountability, it has nothing to do with your emotions, has nothing to do with your feelings. It has everything to do with what is right, and you're called on the carpet about it. But a lot of these dudes, man, they softer than toilet tissue. I'm seeing that more and more. So all these men complaining about the modern women, and I think Kay Zagan put something out there. Go check out Kay Zagan. He got a video out there, and I didn't get to watch it, but the title caught my attention. He said the modern women is a result of the modern man. If I'm lying, I'm flying. The only reason why we have these women acting the way they do, because we got a lot of dudes who are tolerating this and don't know how to call a woman to be accountable when she comes into his life. He does not know how to call Charmin. Yeah, they don't know how to call a woman into accountability when she shows in her life. I much as I want to say, go after the women, it's the women, these women are crazy. These women are at best, the best thing they can do, they know how to adapt. If they know men like chicken wings and they know all the men are going to be at the chicken wing spot, guess what women going to do? They're going to adapt themselves. They might not even like chicken wings. They're going to show up at the place called where chicken wings are sold. I seen something recently. Oh, I wish I would have screenshot it because it was amazing. It was for, shout out to the brothers of Omega Phi Psi Incorporated. It was a flyer that this woman, Omega Phi Psi Incorporated is what? Salute, brother. Omega Phi Psi Incorporated is a black fraternity, Greek fraternity. They're having their conclave come up very shortly. In this flyer that this post that this woman put, and when you hear this, is going to make a lot of sense. It puts, if you want to find a husband, you might want to go to this conclave. If you want to find an educated black man, if you want to find a man that's a leader, you want to find a man who's going to lead you, you need to go to this conclave. And if you want to find a man, they said 90% of the men that you want to find will be at this particular conclave. And guess who posted this flyer? It was not a black woman. It was a white woman. Let me say that again. It was not a black woman who posted that. It was a white woman. They have figured out where to find the men that they want. She knew, like I said, I'm going to be accountable. If I go to this conclave, I'm going to have the wine. I'm going to have the wine and the gold on. The wine and the gold, the purple and the gold on. I'm going to be very nice. I make sure I have on the right. I'm going to smile. She knows how to adopt and how to be accountable for what she wants. Trust me, brothers, they know how to be accountable for what they want. They know how to be accountable for what they want to happen. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them fool you. Don't let these women fool you like I don't know how to do that. Yes, they do. They know how to be accountable for what they want. If this beautiful, she's a beautiful white woman, and it's not about race or anything like that, but I wanted to make a point. She knew that she had to get her ASS in order if she wanted to get Omega Phi Psi Brothers Incorporated to get down with her. So don't let these women fool you that they independent. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm a boss, babe. Lies. They all know how to be accountable when it comes to their survival. Let me, that's what I told you earlier, ignore them. Don't pay them no mind. Guess what they're going to do? They'll have a meeting with the sisterhoods. They say, y'all hyenas, y'all stay over there. We got to figure out how do we get these men so we can get down with them. They will strategize. They will think at work. They'll be at work calculating in their mind, how do I get this man? Because he looked like he don't want me. Trust me, it's the game. They know how to do it. They know how to be accountable, but they're only accountable for the men that they want and that they reverence and that they respect. Now I'm gonna give an opportunity. Anybody who wants to call in, I'm gonna open up. What time is it? At 1 o'clock, I'm gonna open up the Skype. And you can come, not Skype, but I'm going to open up the Zoom. You can Zoom call and you could come up and let me know what you think. Thank you. It's like a hive mentality. You certainly a billboard in their minds. Yes. Thank you so much. That's exactly it. They know how to be accountable for what they really want. Because they're always about survival. They're always thinking about, how can I get the best end of the stick of this? Where is the benefit for me? But this is the problem that a lot of you guys don't get. You never think, if she's doing this, what is the benefit for me? What do I get out of this paycheck? If all you get is taxes, liens, and things ain't working out, deductions, you need to make sure she doesn't get your check. Very simple. Very, 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 very simple. You got to find out if she's going to be accountable, it needs to be beneficial to you. It needs to be beneficial to you that she is accountable. If it's not beneficial, it's a hard truth, let her go. That is the reason why The benefit is benefits to you if you know. Let me give a benefit because I think I'm speaking too vague and I need to be specific. If you like women to weigh a certain weight, to dress a certain way, you want her to carry herself a certain way, that's beneficial to who? You. If you like that, hold her to be accountable in your life. Uh-oh, I think we may have hit the nerve because ain't nobody said nothing. If you like a woman to weigh a particular weight, you like her to dress a certain way, you like her when you go out in public to carry yourself a certain way, you like her to when you out, you like her to be congenial, you want her to be, she's good company, she's cooperative, she's on your team. You need to put that out there and you need to be hold her accountable. See, the problem is y'all get lazy and get ease and whatever, as long as you getting some or you potentially are smelling to get some, that you don't want to hold the woman accountable. That's the real issue. And so you get lax and you stop holding a woman accountable. A man, this is the reason why they had a problem with the high value man, because it hold them accountable that they cannot, in this example, cannot weigh a certain weight. What do you mean? I got the good stuff. Your good stuff is not going to hold you accountable, and it's not good for me. The real issue that they had is that if you hold them accountable, you hold them accountable to a standard that you want from a woman. You're holding them to a standard that you did not want, that you want from a woman, and what you do not want from a woman. And for years, men have been muted, silent. How dare you say you want that from a woman? Just take what we give him. No, we don't want that. We're holding you accountable. If you came in at 125, I need you to stay at 125. If you came in nice and you was kind, you were doing all these things, what's going on, True Savage? I need you to stay in at this. I need you to be this way at 10 to 15 years later. We are holding you accountable. If you don't like it, you may the good Lord hit you with, may the good Lord hit you with he split you, whatever, may the door hit you with the good Lord split you. You gotta go. That's the real issue. Most women never heard a man say, I'm holding you accountable to what I prefer. Most women have never heard a man say, hey, no, we don't want that. We're not accepting that. No, we don't want weaves. We want natural hair. And we want your natural hair to fit you, because some people can't wear natural hair. No, we don't want that dress size. We may have fun with you, but we're not going to marry you. That women have never heard that. And so what happens is it calls we thought it was a gender war. No, men are speaking up. We're saying, now I need you to be accountable.
When could you say that again?
I'm not, Siri, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you, Siri. See how Siri jumped in? She mainly wanted to jump in. I'm going to give this, we're going to do this. If you want to come up, let me see, join meeting. Let's do this. Audio. If you want to come up, I want to give the Zoom link. Let's do this. Let's do this. Zoom link. Let's invite some people up. If you want to come up, don't come up here talking crazy, because I will get rid of you. I will immediately get rid of you. Let's do this. But yeah, Siri, you see how Siri tried to come in? Immediately Siri came in. There we go, invite. Copy link. Yeah, Siri tried to, Siri want to be accountable. Y'all see that? Siri want to be accountable. Here's the link. You want to come in through, you want to come in. Siri out there pocket watching, trying to talk to, sorry, I didn't understand what you said. You see how Siri did that? I'm going to send this invite again. You want to come up, you can come up through Zoom, and you can say your piece, whether you agree with me or you don't agree with me. But it's plain and simple. Plain and simple. Once men said that they wanted to what? Hold you accountable to the preferences that we want, and we ain't dealing with it. Women say, oh, no, you ain't say that. Why you don't like us? Maybe we don't want to deal with you like that. Yeah, Siri gonna get this heat. You saw Siri try to come in. If Siri can do it, the ladies can do it too. Y'all crazy. Siri, you saw see that Siri came in. He said Siri out pocket talking smack. Yeah, out of pocket. So I had to check Siri. She came in twice trying to say something. Siri want to be accountable. Uh-oh. If Siri can be accountable, so can you women can be accountable. Siri wants some of this heat. See, if Siri can do it, the ladies can do it too. See, and you see what I did to Siri. Siri got the heat. You see what I did to Siri? I immediately muted her. I hope y'all caught what was really going on. She said, sorry, I didn't understand what you were saying. You understood what I was saying, Siri. You understand exactly what I was saying. There's the link to come into Zoom. Please, please, please don't come here talking crazy. Don't do it. Don't think it. Don't come up here. Because I can easily put your face on this place. So definitely, women have no problem. Check good. Yeah. Women have no problem being accountable. I don't care what they say, what they try to pretend. I ain't gonna do that. They have no problem doing it. But what they have a problem is when men stepped up and say, hey, we ain't taking your BS no more. That's what I think Kev on stage, go look at Kev on stage and his co-host, that Angel, whatever her name, that chick Angel, whatever the case may be. He had a problem checking or holding her accountable for what she said. And Kevin Samuels not even in the grave yet, and she talking smack. That's the real issue. That's the real problem. So if you wanted to come up on the Zoom, I put the link in there. Only you got something to say on the subject. Don't be talking about Davis on Dennis Sperling or this one and that. I don't got time for that. That's a dead issue over here. This is where real men. This is a man's channel that we have women on, and we ain't about bashing women and putting women down. Like I said every day, men and women get it. So if the algorithm want to pick that up, it ain't about that. It's about giving the truth to everyone. But yes, let me say this again. Women actually want you to hold them accountable. Let me say that again. Women want you to hold them accountable. It is by their nature, whether they want to face it or not, that you hold them accountable because it is a form of protection. Think about it. It is a form of a protection when you hold a woman accountable. If you hold anybody accountable, it is a form of love when you hold someone accountable. The reason why you hold them accountable, because you don't want them to go down the wrong path. You don't want them to go down and fall into a pit. Don't forget, they want to be held accountable. They want to be held accountable. It's a form of love. It's a form of you protecting me or you care about me. Think about it. You don't hold something accountable or someone accountable you don't care about. You not looking out. So I don't know why women miss the billboard and get stuck into their emotions of how they feel and not what they think. Is you realize if I'm holding you accountable, I'm looking at the investment that you are, and I want you to multiply, and I don't want you to divide. My sons, I hold them accountable because why? I want to see them grow. But yeah, that's right. But some won't accept it even though it is love. Right. The reason why they won't accept it as love is because no one ever holds them accountable. Their daddy, their mama never held them accountable. They let them run free like a jackass in the wilderness. And that is the reason why they're still stuck in the wilderness being a jackass. That's the real deal. No one has ever said, man, guess what? This is my way of saying I love you. If you think I'm lying, that is the reason why they was like this, like sheep coming to Kevin Samuels. They knew they were not going to topple him, but he was going to hold him accountable. And then the next woman comes. And then the next woman comes. And then the next woman comes. And then the next woman. Why? A man is finally holding us accountable. I don't care how much they said they hated that man. They loved it. They secretly loved it. And if you really get down to LDA after dark, those people have a purpose for them to use them so they will allow them. Let me say that. Let me say this. And if you really peep the game, brothers, and you hold a woman accountable and she fighting against it, and I'm not going to do it, and this and this and this and that, guess what you have done? You have created an emotional reaction inside of her. And most women have been living boring lives, and they're looking for their emotions to go up, down, all around. And guess what you have done? You caused her. If she gets emotional about it, she now becomes attached to you. I shouldn't be sharing this level of game. If she gets upset, if she's like, I don't like that, who you think you talk? She automatically now has an attachment to you. That is the reason why they were kept going back to Kevin Samuels, is because it caused an emotional reaction inside of them, and they couldn't resist to try to topple him. But the reality of it is, they loved it. Give us some more, because these men ain't holding us accountable. These men ain't holding us accountable. These men don't know how to be men. They ain't stepping up and saying what you're saying, Kev. They ain't saying what you need to say. And secretly, they long for a man to say, hey, you out of order. I'll never forget, I went on a date when I was in Atlanta, when I lived in Atlanta, and I met the girl on the dating app back in the day. You know, we met up, we talked on the phone, and I said, you know what? I'm going to meet you at Starbucks. And I want you to meet you there, and this is ABCD. She said, okay, cool, we meet at Starbucks. So we sit down, I get my little tea. I didn't want drinking coffee at the time, and she gets her drink, and she said the first thing she said out of her mouth, y'all better catch this ism, catch this game right here. If you want to come up on the Zoom, get the link right here. Catch this wisdom, she said. And this is what you guys don't realize, that women want to be accountable. Catch what I said. She said out of her mouth, I need a man that's going to check me, because I'm going to big. What's going on? I need a man that checks me, because I can get a little out of hand. I was sipping on my tea. I was like, oh, really? You need a man that's going to check you or hold you accountable. Is that right? Yeah, I do. That lets me know that she was used to dealing with weak butterball, weak X tissue, Charmin tissue, damp. I can't even think of enough adjectives to even describe these type of men, lame, broke wrist men who would not call her to the carpet. So when I said, got you, I need you to go over there and do that for me right now. Check. Y'all better catch the game here. Moisture than moist. I can't even get them. They're moisture. They're so moist that I can't even describe how moist they are. These lame, weak men who don't know how to call a woman into accountability. She told me, I need you to make sure you check me. I didn't say it to her. I didn't suggest it to her. But these moist dudes, these soft back, soft shoes, Can't get nothing right. Whatever you want, baby, I got you. I ain't gonna say nothing to you. These men. Secretly, every woman wants a man who's able to hold her accountable. And this woman told me, I never forgot her, beautiful dark-skinned woman with curves to go from around the world. I was like, got you, babe, got you. And from that moment, I realized, and I knew already, that women love to be held accountable. They do not want a man that they can run over and they can do whatever they want to do. Catch this, she will never, ever respect you. Hence why when they went on Kevin Samuel's channel, what did they do? They knew they could not go but so far because what did he say? You're not coming on my channel talking this mess. You're not going to come over here doing this. Guess what they did? Either they complied or they jumped off. You see them roll their eyes. You see they hit, they curl, their wig started to move. One lady breast almost jumped out because she's never dealt with a man that she was where she was. She never dealt with a man where she didn't have to be with the man. I'm giving the link. I'm trying to get you. She never dealt with a man that she did not have to be the man. You got to understand, if women have been dealing with weak dudes forever, how much? Forever. So for a man to say, no, you ain't going to do that on my channel. You ain't coming over talking crazy. No, I'm holding you accountable. You can't say what you want to say. Guess what she's going to do? The first thing she's going to do is have a reaction, a nervous reaction, and buck up against it. And guess what she does? Automatically, because of her survival instincts, and her need to say, oh, wait a minute, let me get myself together. Guess what she does? She automatically becomes accountable. So all you detractors who say I don't come at the men, who don't say I'm bashing women, that I don't say nothing, I'm always getting down on women. The real issue is you dudes need to stand on your 10 toes and say, hey, babe, I'm holding you. You don't even have to say I'm holding you accountable. When something ain't right, you need to check it. Check it at the door. If you do not, if you with your woman and you notice she gained a couple pounds, 20 pounds, I ain't caught. It's on you. You ain't checked it. You ain't held her accountable. Hey, babe, you might want to. Hey, you want to go jogging? Hey, you might want to bring that pay back. We ain't gonna go out and eat. You might want to go eat. We may need to eat inside. And you know, we get a meal plan. Let's do that. Hold her accountable. Do you know how many women behind the scenes secretly come to me and say, hey, LDA, they may not say it in the word, hold me accountable, but could you hold me accountable? When I say, hey, what I want you to do is by this date, you need to contact me. What is that called? It's called holding accountable. By this date, you need to have some results. That's being held accountable. Women want it. They want to be held accountable. But you dudes, you Mickey Fickies, you brothers, you softer than tissue. We can see the channels that you make and the things that you do because you be placating to these women. You be kissing up to the women, putting them on pedestal. Let me say this. You can't hold a woman accountable if you put them on a pedestal. You can't hold a woman accountable if you have her on a pedestal. If you doing like this, she's the one. Yeah, I love you. Yeah. You worshiping at her what? Surface medicated cotton. You cannot hold a woman accountable if you worshiping at her feet, and she is your God. She is your idol. And secretly, I'm gonna give you a secret that women tell me behind the scenes. Oh, this is Brooks and Dean. What women say behind the scenes. I don't want him to put me on the pedestal. I don't want to be his only thing. I don't care what them R&B songs say. I don't care what Genuine say, Tyrese and all the rest of them, that the ladies first and all that. Women do not want to be first. You can't hold somebody accountable when you put them on a pedestal. You cannot hold someone accountable when you put them on a pedestal. When you do that, you are afraid to challenge that person because they are your idol. Kobe and Michael Jordan. Kobe idolized what? Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan always kept what? Kobe accountable. But when Kobe got his skills together, guess what? He came back because even though it was his idol, he able to say, yo, I'm about to check you. I got you. Why? He understands the dynamics of the relationship. Too many of y'all weak brothers got too many women up on the pedestal. You got too many of the IG models up on the pedestal. You got your girlfriend and your whoever else on the pedestal. They love when they know other women want you, but the most they won't admit it. Correct. Telling you, too many of you, this the reason why you can't hold her accountable, because you idolize her. You got her on the pedestal, and a woman knows it. She knows when you would do anything for her and you would not call her on the carpet. She knows it. That Sigma, oh my God. Oh my God. Why you give that secret away right there, Sigma? Oh my God. Oh my God. No, you didn't give that secret away, Sigma. No, you didn't. No, you did not. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bro, this is what he said. She would tell her girlfriends about you holding her accountable. They would even talk through it. Do you understand? If you idolize her, you put her on the pedestal, she's going to tell her what? Girlfriend, you know what? You know, Aaron Roy. You know, Aaron. Yeah, I know Aaron Roy. You've been talking about you. I seen your picture on Facebook and on Instagram. Yeah. You know what? He do anything I say to. What? Last night I was at his house and I took all of his food and he ain't had nothing to eat. And I took a cup of waters and snuck them in my purse and left. And he seen me and he ain't say nothing. What? Yeah, Elroy. But you know what? He's cool and everything, but he don't do it for me. He don't do it for me. He just, you know, he's cool to be around with. She will go back and tell her friends how you have pedalized her and how you don't hold her accountable. If I'm lying, I'm fine. C-Mac, we have the true pies and know that we are at least 10 out of 1 and not more than by women. You better believe if you are number one, she's and number one, real one, she's on you, her friends behind her back. Correct. Trust me. If I'm lying, brothers, let me know. That is the reason why some of you brothers can't hold a woman accountable. You got on the pedestal. Oh, let me get the next one. If y'all want the next reason why you can't hold a woman accountable, is this one's going to hurt somebody. Why they are accountable. Let me tell you, let me give you the reason why you, because y'all going to be offended. Some of your weak brothers going to be offended. Go get your little tissue. Go get your one glove like Michael Jackson. Call Tito, because this is the other reason why. The other reason why you can't hold the woman accountable because she reminds you of your mother. They don't hold yourself accountable, so how can you hold anyone else accountable? Facts, brother. Uh-oh. The other reason why you can't hold her accountable because she reminds you of your mama, your mammy. And you ain't never, ever cut the apron from your mama. That's why you can never hold her accountable, because she reminds you of your mama, and she treats you the same way your mama treats you, like a little boy. And every time she rises up to say something to you, you see a picture of your mama coming up. You better not. You better not say that. You better not do that. Your mama, you can't do it because you're afraid. You're afraid like a little boy. She's going to what? She reminds you of your mama. Y'all know what? Y'all got quiet. Look how quiet it got. Crickets. I got to get some cricket sounds. I got to get my sound effect board together. It's because she reminds you of your mama, and she knows that you have never, ever reconciled the relationship with your mother, because your mother still looks at you as a little boy, and she sees that you never reconciled that relationship with her, so she treats you like a little boy. Come on, mama beat, and it's a shame because mama beat that. Woo! Whoa. She knows that secretly you would never call me accountable because you are a damn mama's boy. Whatever mama say do, you do it. So how would I listen to you and everything your mama say do, you do it? If she called, you over there. She said cut the grass, you over there. If she said is a bat in the house, you over there. Everything your mama say do, you do it. So you see why you can never hold her accountable, because you don't even know how to hold your own mama accountable. Whoa, look at the numbers. Y'all didn't like that. I guess the week was like, oh man, you didn't say it too much. A woman is, y'all, whether y'all want to admit it, a woman watches that. Say, this a mama's boy. I got me one. He can't even stand up to his mama and hold her accountable in his life. What am I got here? I'm about to put on my high heel shoes and run right over him. Run right over him. Because you know why? Because his mama do it, so I can do it too. Basically, you must call out wrong no matter what. Thank you so much. Thank you, C-Mac. That's exactly what it is. See, y'all, some of y'all too. Some of y'all, I know you love your mama. I know Mother Day just passed. I love my mama. I understand. But your mama got y'all in your pocket. Uh-oh, thank you. Thank you. Mama can be held accountable too. Y'all better hit the Cash App, Super Chat. Somebody need to talk some love on this one. I'm telling you, the women want to be held accountable, but y'all men, y'all jacking it up. Ooh, y'all jacking it up. See how the numbers went when I said that? Because I must have touched I must have hit the hit dog must have hollered when I talked about somebody's mama. And how the real issue is that you ain't accountable. And, you know, women would admit it, like, ooh, this is mama's boy. Oh, he do whatever. He'll never hold me accountable. And the first argument that would come up, are you telling me to do this, but you ain't say it to your mama? The first argument that would come up when you try to check her, yo, babe, hey, I need you to do this. I need to hold you accountable. She gonna look at you, really? Okay, but why you didn't say that to your mother? Why you didn't say that to your mother? Telling you, trying to help you. Women want to be accountable. They want to be accountable. But you brothers, you sharps, you pay less wearing brothers, shoe wearing brothers. Value City, Kmart, and I mean, with the Kmart, I don't even know what it is. Kmart wearing in the back in the $2 shirt wearing brothers. You are the problem. I didn't talk about the women. I'm telling you that they want to be held accountable. But if you get the woman on the pedestal, you got your mom on the pedestal. If you never say, hey, mom, hey, this is what it is. This is where I'm going. Guess what's going to happen? She'll never, ever, 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 ever respect you. I know you may not like it, but it is what it is. It is the truth, like they would say, anyhow. Telling you. Let me give the next reason why women love to be held accountable. It's a little bit LDA of the dark. A little bit of LDA after dark. If you look, and I mean by LDA of the dark, a little sexual bang here. You look at it, as much as they say they're independent boss babe and all this, when it comes to the bedroom, the woman wants to be dominated. And she can only be dominated by a man who is accountable and holds her accountable to do certain things. I know that went right over somebody's head, but I had to say it. As much as they say they don't want it, they want it. Secretly, women want to submit and be accountable. They want it. What you want me to do, Daddy? Go over here. I need you to do that. I need you to go over here and do that. It is in her. She gets, understand the psychology. She gets fulfillment by serving. That is the reason why a lot of women are not fulfilled in life, because they think going to the mall and getting retail therapy is going to do it. But the reality of it is that a woman wants to submit to the man that she can be accountable to. Thank you, Sigma. Anytime she wants to, I ain't gonna do this. I need you to get over there. She wants to be checked. Don't write a check. You need to know how to check her. Let me say that again. Don't write a check. That's what some of you weak guys do because you got money. You start to leave with your money. I don't feel like dealing with it. Hey, wait, whatever you want. Go to Louis Vuitton store. Go get this, go this, because you don't know how to check her. And now the guy who don't really have money, wherever the case may be, tells her, get down, girl, and get your ego on. Get down, girl, and get your ego on. You have lost your edge when it comes to dealing with women the right way. What time is it? Nobody wants to come up on the Zoom call. I'm gonna put it in again. I don't know what y'all scared of. Ain't nobody gonna hurt you. I ain't gonna say nothing to you. Just talk crazy. We're gonna get, then that'll be a different story. Because I can see you when you come up. Understand that. Thank you. It's the tension between the man and the woman. Why do you think the women coming over into the manosphere? They're listening to get the game, but they're listening because they're saying they're stiffing around for the man. I got you, no problem. They're sniffing around for the man who's man enough, strong enough to say, hey, this is what we're doing. I'll see you at 12 o'clock. Be ready. Have that red dress on, black heels, purse, ready to go. You hold her accountable to a set time to be ready. Stop asking a woman to be on a date and start being what? Set your initiative and say, this is what we're doing. Too many of y'all, what you want for, what you want? You want popcorn or you want hot dogs? Where you want to eat at? Applebee's or you want to go to Olive Garden? We're going to Olive Garden. This is where we're going to just boom, 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 boom. You are being accountable to yourself. You be accountable to her. And it's the protection she needs. Do you understand this? Please understand this. Women are tired of leading. Let me say that for those in the back of the class that didn't get that. Women are tired of leading. If you knew the amount of women that are at certain economical states who have certain amount of money that they make, over six figures, who are even at maybe not be at six figures, who are just saying, can I get a break? Can a man step up and say, please take over, hold me accountable? I got you, babe. Women are tired of leading. They tired. They're tired of telling you what you need to wear, what you need to eat, where you need to go. They're tired of holding you accountable, but they're tired of leading. It is not, as much as I know everybody ain't gonna like this, it's gonna rubber some feathers, but it is what it is. She won't respect a man she has to lead. Thank you. That's so true. But women are tired of leading. They're tired. Please, brothers, get your shoes, shine your shoes, get your suit pressed, get together and lead these women. But they don't want to do it. If she don't want to do it, do like Swiss Beats, on to the next, go to the next. But women are tired of leading. And if you're leading her, part of leadership is holding the woman accountable. Women are tired of leading. I don't want to get the situation, but I know one individual, all she wants is this. If I call, hey, what's going on? Nothing. Saturday, be ready, meet me here, bye. She don't want nothing else. She don't want to figure out this. I'm picking you up, be there. That's what she wants, because she's doing it every day in her life. She's tired of leading. I don't care what they say, how the hot girl summer is. They're tired of leading. They want the man to say, hey, I got you. Let's go. Now, if the leading that a weak wants is okay, I don't remember someone have the conscience, right? Preach. Telling you, trust me. I know what Megan Thee Stallion say. I know what Carly B. I know what these people say. I know, they want the bad, they want the big D energy and all like that. At the end of the day, they want a man to say, hey, here's what it is. Are you down or you ain't? Hence why they had problems with Kevin Samuels. Hence why they had problems with Kevin Samuels. Because they could not lead him as much as they thought they could. Guess what? They couldn't. And the hate that they had, you think the hate that they had towards Kevin was because of what he said? Because he called them on the carpet to be accountable. The real hate that they had, if we look at it another way, another option to look at it, where are the other men like you? Where are the other men who doesn't take our sugar, honey, iced tea, or our BS and holds us accountable? Where are the other men like you? Who's non-tolerant of their stuff? Who's going to hold us accountable? Who's going to say you need to lose weight? And the issue, let me say this about the weight thing. Yes, it's aesthetics about how it looks, but baby, we're concerned about your health. We don't want to be on top of you. See, y'all make me go here. What time is it? We don't want to be on top of you and we doing our thing and you conk out. We don't want to be on top of you. We doing our thing and you out of breath. You can't breathe. You saying, hold up, let's take a break. Because you out of breath. You ain't stretched. Your legs can't go back to the. Y'all didn't want to hear that, man. I know. That's the real deal. You can't take babe. I'm tired. Oh, I can't take all that because you in bad health. Blood pressure then going up. I'm talking about the women. I ain't talking about the men. I'm talking about the women. You cannot. The Sahara Desert has drawn up because you in bad health. Just be very clear. We always talk about the men's health, but reason why the men are saying something about your weight because we want to enjoy you aesthetically, yes, but we want you to enjoy the experience when we are enjoying you. And if you in bad shape and you can't take what we giving, baby, it's a bad experience for us. And the men agree. Put a number 5 in the chat room. If the men agree what I'm saying, put a number 5 in the chat room. Y'all agree what I'm saying? Because some of y'all secretly been doing some, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm tired. Oh, babe. Ooh, oh, boy. I can't take no more. I can't take it no more. Oh, boy. Because you out of shape, sis. You are out of shape, sis. Promise you. That's the reason we're trying to hold you accountable for aesthetically, yes, so you look good, but also too, guess what? So you can be in good health. You can't even walk up the stairs. We got to be able to use a piggyback ride in case of emergency, right? And then 2, back to this, why we hold you accountable, sisters, because really, let's be very honest about it. Yeah, she about to pass out. You up there doing your Pilates. You doing your Pilates, and guess what? She done up and fainted. You thought you was laying down the pipelines, but she done fainted. She turned into a dead fish. But the other side of it, why we hold you accountable about your weight, and every man can say it, whether you want to hear it or not, every man wants to be able to pick you up. I wish I could move a camera down and show. He wants to be able to do like this. Pick you off the bed, take you off the bed. That's why we're holding you accountable. Don't let Big Shirley come in here. And if you up there picking him up and putting him on the bed, all his masculinity then jumped out the window. All of his masculinity had just jumped out of the window. Oh, I know some guys, y'all may like that. Everybody have their own preferences of what they deal with and what they're good with. But at the same place, a man want to be able to pick his woman up. And it does something to a woman when she knows that he can pick her up. Whoa, this is what I'm talking about. Now y'all getting it. This is what deems a shape because they will pass out. Right. If the if the house is burning and you're sprung or your ankle, then what? Right. Spring your ankle, then what? This is good right here. Facts. I love carrying a woman from the kitchen to the bedroom couch. Come on. The African squat. Come on. I'm just saying. If something happened, that's a good point. That's a good point, man, Victory. If something happened and there's a emergency and I got to carry you out, I'm going to be on TV. I'm going to be like the dude here in Cleveland. It was a dead giveaway. I don't know what. I tried to help her to lose weight, but it was a dead giveaway. She kept eating them brownies. She kept eating them little Debbies. I told her to lose weight. She got stuck in there. I don't know what to tell her. I told her to run. I told her to run. It was a dead giveaway. Dead giveaway. See how the numbers went? When I start talking about that, I understand. Because y'all think just because you got the dead giveaway, Don't go. It's a real picture. It's a real picture. Is that a real picture? Yes, it's a real picture. It's a real picture. Don't try to come here. Cleveland 216. Oh yeah, what's up? You know what it is? I'm right in Cleveland now. Come on, it's a dead giveaway. You can't pick her up. Something happened. Run, baby. She fall down. Right. Imagine someone you love and can't pick them up in the emergency. I'm just trying to say, I'm just trying to help somebody. Trying to help somebody. I'm just trying to, and everybody, whatever you do in the bedroom is your business. What you do behind the scenes and who you like to mess with is your business. Some guys, if you like BBWs, I am not clowning you. I'm not coming against you. I'm all for it. Do you, baby boy? I'm all for it. But when it's time to run, Warren, Ohio. I know what Warren, Ohio. I know exactly where that is. I got some people down there. Madlocks. Like BBWs, I ain't against BBWs. I really want to do a show on the BBLs. I really want to do something because I know what I seen in Miami, but that's go over the topic. We were talking about what's going on, what's going on, Graham? So I'm just saying, some guys, some guys like it, it's all for it. I can't tell you what you like when you get into the bedroom. You close that door, that's between you and the person that you're with in the bedroom with. I'm just saying. But you got to understand, this is the problem I think women miss when it comes to this. Men by nature are turned on by what they see. Aesthetically, they're turned on what they see. They are turned on what they see. I know we sort of drifted off. That's the reason why we're holding you accountable about your weight and about what you're doing. That's the reason why. It is not to bash you or to put you down. And I know you had a baby and things like that. But if you really think about it, if he's seeing you at this particular place, he wants to continue to see you at that place. That's the reason why. So don't come on, he's bashing women, he's saying BBWs ain't the thing, and this and that. No, I'm not saying that. But what I am concerned about is your health. Your health. High blood pressure, high cholesterol, the possibilities of yeah. That's my dudes. This is my dudes. That's my dudes, man. I know exactly. Bubs, Gentry, and all. Yeah, I know all them. Yeah, they're my dudes. That's what I'm concerned about. So when we talk about we're concerned about your weight, you're not in a certain weight class, it's because of that. We want to make sure. See, they took us holding them accountable to a certain weight as a way of trying to back or fat shaming. No, sister. No. It wasn't fat shaming. It was saying, sister, back away from the plate. We want to see you see your grandkids. We want to see you not be big mama and be big mama for real, grandma, but be woman that's in shape and healthy. See, they missed when we called them accountable that it was not, we want them to be in the best health, mental, that they're not taking a bunch of medicine when they get older. See, they missed that part. All they seen was, who you think you to tell us what we need to do with our body? It's our body. We do whatever we want. We don't need to lose weight. No. We know that sometimes when you get to a certain age bracket, and if you don't lose that weight, it can be detrimental to you. See, they missed the signs of how we care about them as they took it as a way that we are attacking them. We're trying to hold you accountable because we want you in the best shape. We don't want you to see it the wrong way. Do you understand see, that's where they missed it. I watched it. It was a woman that was from Cleveland on Kevin Samuel. I seen that, and she was, and the men want, baby, ain't no man checking for you. And the men that you want to check for you only using you for a quick 5 minutes, and they're not trying to marry you. That's why it's so important that you understand the message, why men are saying that. And the reason why they're trying to hold you accountable about your attitude, because men want peace. Thank you. Thank you. Facts, diabetes is rampant in the world. Please, lady, take care of yourself. Please. That's the reason why. Go exercise. Go run in the park. Go do something. Go join. Go do some Pilates. I seen, what's her name? Laura Harvey. Is that her name? She didn't got Pilates. She's doing exercise every morning. She know that she got to keep her man. She knows she has to be in shape to keep her man because someone else will come after her man. That's Steve Harvey's daughter. Oh, she knows she got to keep herself in shape. She said she gained the relationship 20 pounds or 10 pounds. And she looked at herself. She looked fine to me. But she realized that she's dealing with a man. I can't think of his name or her guy she's dating. But she dealing with him. She got to be fine. But see, if a woman say that, well, it's my body, I can do whatever I want to do. Okay. And guess what the next girl gonna do? You did what you wanted to do. Good for you, boo. I got your man. I got your man. Because you women don't believe that there's competition. I'm going to stop there because I didn't say it or not. C-Mac. Michael B. Jordan. Thank you so much. That's it. Michael B. Jordan. She dating Michael B. Jordan. That's exactly who it is. Yeah, that's exactly who it is. That's exactly who it is. She knows she got to keep herself together. Somebody has snatched Michael B. Jordan up. The opposite of love is indifference. If we don't care, we wouldn't simply let you fall into oblivion. True. Nothing can be said about that. That's the reason why I be saying that. That's the reason why we calling you on the carpet about your attitude and what you do and how you saying things. It's because we care. If we didn't care, there would be no videos about Black women. If we didn't care, there will be nothing said about women that are at a certain weight class. If we didn't care, we wouldn't be talking about dating stuff. It's because we care. We're trying to say, hey, we the consumer of what you're giving. Get it together or we leaving. We gone. And trust me, your competition sees your weakness. Let me say that again. Your competition sees your weaknesses. I'm trying to help you Black women out, try to help women out. If you don't want to be accountable, the competition does like this. Oh, so you don't want to be accountable? That's okay. I'm going to come in and be accountable to him. I'm going to follow what he says. I'm going to follow his leadership. What do you want me to do? I got you. I see, babe. I see that I gained a little weight. Let me go start eating. I'm going to get some celery. I'm going to get some kale. I'm going to get a cucumber and a couple of kiwis and strawberries. I'm going to drink that today. What are you going to eat, babe? Oh, that's all I'm going to eat. Because she understands there is competition. That's what the fallacy that a lot of women miss. They don't believe that there is competition. And like the Salt and Pepper old song used to say, I'll take your man. So we trying to give you the playbook. We trying to give you the playbook right here on what you need to do. Y'all don't want to listen? Competition will be don't think there isn't competition. Every woman secretly knows that there's competition, that there is some woman who wants to take her place. Promise you. The best advice is to keep her on the edge of the seat, and she to know that she keep her sugar honey iced tea together to keep you around. Correct. So I hope you guys got something today. Women want to be accountable, but if you don't want to be accountable, your competition is on the sidelines watching, studying, watching the playbook of what you ain't doing. If you don't want to be accountable, my sisters, whatever color you are, your competition is definitely watching what you ain't doing. Telling you. I'm telling you the truth. Telling you. Catch what I'm saying to you. Hit the Cash App, hit the Super Chat. Thank you so much for watching today. It's crazy because just before this, I had so much going on. If you're looking for yesterday's video, it's not even there. They pulled it because they said it was scamming, whatever the case may be. And anybody know me, I'm no scammer, whatever the case may be. Somebody flagged my channel. I think it was because of the angel number. So I'm gonna watch. I'm not gonna do the angel number today, but I'm gonna give it to C Mac. Since you in the Warren area, you know the people I know, my fam. I want you to give me the first number that comes to mind to you. Well, don't think about it. The first number that you think that comes to mind, put that in the chat room while I get a bottle of water. C-Mac, put that number in the chat room. The first number that comes to mind to you. Thank you. That's the number for today. 222. Yeah, I was quick on the draw this time. Yeah, somebody, I guess what I said yesterday, the way I was said, they said that it would seem like I was scheming or doing something or some kind of thing. And so YouTube came and flagged the channel. So I know what I'm gonna do today. If it happened again today, then I know somebody's doing it. So the number is 222 today. Yeah, they said, well, and I always say we do not promote gambling, going gambling or playing the numbers or anything like that. We don't do that. We don't promote none of that. But I am saying, so look what's going on, Alfie. But the number today is 222. You can put that in the chat room. Somebody get the angel number for that, and then we can get ready to go. Thank you for joining me. Catch me on Instagram, Lawrence D. Adams. I'm gonna start doing more stuff on Instagram and YouTube. This accountability is an important piece of the puzzle. Today, I gave some real game today. Shout out to you the first time here. Appreciate you, G. Yeah, you got some people down in Warren, the Medlocks. They're my people. Bubs and Gentry, Buki, Gary, all them, they're my dudes. I went to school with Gary. He's a pastor. But yeah, so definitely somebody get the angel number for 222. Get it up. We've been doing angel number for over what? For over a year. So I don't know why, it is what it is. So let's get this. Angel number 222 means that would inspire you to take on a new challenge in your personal and professional life. You got a new lease on life, so make use of it. Let me say that again. This angel number 222 is saying this to you, C-Mac. It's saying angel number 222 meaning would inspire you to take a new challenge in your personal and professional life. You got a new lease on life, so make use of it. So I want everybody to get that for the angel number for the day. Salute to Alfie Kingdom, true brother. Angel number is saying that today. Did I do something? Okay. So shout out to everyone. This is Lawrence D. Adams. Find me on Instagram, Facebook, everywhere else. And I'm about to get out of here. I got to get some I gotta go get some jerk chicken. Y'all know it's jerk chicken Friday. I gotta go get some. That one's for you, C-Mac. I gotta go get some jerk chicken. So I'm gonna go get my jerk chicken. Nobody wanted to come up on the Zoom. I guess they ain't ready for the Zoom, but I'm gonna keep offering the Zoom. You can come up on the Zoom and say your piece. But if you come up here, you better come up correct. Send us out with the trumpets. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for it? 1, 2. Get me on TikTok. Sirhism, what's going on? Gotta hit it one more time. Salute to the players. One more time. Get it. Salute to the real players. To the real men. Got nothing but love for the women. And if you want to know about this track, Oakland, California in the place. This track is original LGA. Yes, LGA has music, has books, music, all and courses. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Let the beat roll us out. Yeah, that's good. Where was Jono? John, where were you at, man? I don't know where you at today, man. Peace and hell grease. Peace and beard grease. Peace to the family. Islam, brother. Islam. Oh, I guess I get some jerk chicken today. I got to chase for some jerk chicken. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, I got to cut this off. Shalom. Islam. Shalom. Peace.